This parking is too small. Boarding. Do you want to board crew? Crew boss is coming. Pilot's boarding starting.
Cabin crew, I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight. As you find your seat, be sure to place your large carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. If you have trouble finding a location for any of your carry-on items, please use the flight attendant call button over your seat and somebody will assist you. If the overhead bin is full, please make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers. Please double check that all your items are put away so that the aisle is clear and other passengers can make their way to their seats. If you're in an emergency exit row, please leave exit seating responsibilities in the card in the seat back in front of you. If you're not able to comply with these actions, please let a flight attendant know so that way you can be moved. You are free to use your portable electronic devices during the boarding process. We ask that larger electronic devices are stowed once you depart for the gate. Thank you and welcome aboard.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Today we are sitting on the ground at Burbank. We are taking a flight back to Las Vegas. Flight time should be about 15 minutes to an hour. Right now we are sitting on the ground. Baggages are being boarded on the airplane. Passengers should be arriving soon. And we do have ATC online right now. We have Center, and they actually sent us a pre-departure clearance, so we're gonna put that in and request pushback, because I believe we are on an active taxiway when we do pushback. Right now we have, I believe this is American Airlines taking off, so there's a few traffic here, not too many. Yeah, so with that being said, we're going to jump inside the cockpit and get it set up and ready to go. Sweet, that's a nice takeoff right there. Alright, let's jump inside the cockpit and we're going to listen to the ATIS. I already filed a flight plan through SimBrief, imported through the EFB. We can come upstairs and let's go battery 1, battery 2. External power can come on. Bring the aircraft to life. Alright, armor emergency lights, seatbelt sign, no smoking sign can come on. Nav and logo light can come on. Crew oxygen is on. Let's go in the liner of Deers 1, 2, and 3. Alright, let's jump downstairs. Windshield can go to auto, everything else can go to auto, and for our radio panel, let's do TA only. Transponder is on 122.8, but we're going to tune into the ATIS, which is going to be 134.
We're on your time now.
Alright, so let's check out the ATIS and write down some information.
Bob Hope Airport ATIS information Romeo 2153 Zulu. Wind 2108. Visibility 10. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 18. 2.7. Altimeter 3003. ILS runway 8 approach in use. Vectors visual approach. Arrival and departing runway 8 and runway 15. Land and hold short operations in effect for non-turbojet aircraft landing runway 15. Available landing distance 4,250 feet. Read may call runway hold short instructions. Notices to air mission. Read may call runway hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information Romeo. Advise on initial contact. You have information Romeo.
Alright, we have information Romeo. Let's tune into our frequency for LAX, which is going to be 135,550.
(748) cross Wotro, add and maintain flight level 290.
Cross Wotro at 29 at and maintain 290, Seaport 740.
Alright, so we have our pre-departure clearance here. Let's see if I can turn, oh, V-pilot is all the way down there, still loud. Alright, so we're going to squawk 4766. And let's check out our departure clearance. So, departing Burbank, this destination is going to be Las Vegas. Route, we're looking for Kbur-Klas departure. And altitude is going to be 290.
Delta 0824, contact SoCal approach 119.6.
We're going to maintain 4,000.
119.6. Appreciate it. Delta 0824.
290 after 5 minutes. So, let's go over to our panel. We can put in 4,000.
LA Center, hello, Postman 241 Charlie, is it
Let's go
spot
out
50?
to
We have
Vatsim.
Charlie over here at Vegas ready to taxi.
Let's go inits, requests.
Postman 241 Charlie Heavy LA Center, runway
Let's go
26
inits,
right,
requests.
taxi via Romeo Charlie.
All the information is
Romeo
looking
Charlie
good.
26 right
We
for
are
Postman
Spirit
241 Charlie.
1653. Let's go to our flight plan page. We are planning for 1-5. And as filed, let's bring it up one more time. We are looking for the SLAP 2 departure, which is going to be this guy here. Transition, and we are looking at
LA Center needs to step away for just a minute. I'll be right back.
passenger's bus is
Myson,
coming.
however you pronounce that. Let's go inserts. And for our arrival, alright, let's plan for fuel. We're looking at 10,000. For fuel, we can go ahead and start that up. Payload. Go to import. For passengers, we're looking at, what is that, 162 as planned. Alright, we can go ahead and load that as well. Alright, so flight plan, all that good stuff is being loaded up. Let's come down to our departure. For arrival, we are looking at, let's see what runway they are currently landing right now in Las
Passengers
Vegas.
boarding starting.
And LA Center's back on frequency.
LA Center, Postman 241 Charlie is on the short 26 right, ready to go.
Postman 241 Charlie Heavy, wind variable at 3, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Alright, clear for takeoff, Postman 241 Charlie.
Southwest 1917, LA Center, requesting taxi info to runway 24, sorry, taxi info to runway 24 right.
Southwest 1917 LA Center, runway 24 right, taxi via Delta 7 Echo, cross runway 24 left.
Cross runway 24 left, Echo Delta 7, holding short runway 24 right for Southwest 1917, thank you.
So we are looking for 26 left Zulu, which is going to be this one here. And for our transition, we are looking for Prino.
Good morning. Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
One moment, chat, while I get this. I have a phone call. 1 second, chat.
And the sound of that phone ringing, unfortunately, means it's time for LA Center to log off. Thanks for flying, everybody. I appreciate it. Have a good day.
See ya. See ya.
Will there be someone,
Thank you,
going after you?
Yep, sorry about that.
Will there be someone going after you?
Nope.
There'll be people on later on the night. I know there will be, so.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to see final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
Good morning. Thank you.
Back chat. For some strange reason, I have to set this all up all over again. We're at full thrust. Let's go set. And for our idle reverse, we need to be about right here. Let's go set. I don't know why it's overlapping. Let's go idle. Let's go climb descent. Let's go flex. Let's go toga. Let's go save and apply. And let's see if that fixed it. Alright, so idle, climb, flex, toga. Alright, cool. Back on track. So we are looking for. Alright, so we plugged 126 left. Let's look at our plan really quick. And let's go through it and check for. Well, we do have a discontinuity here, but most likely we're going to get headed on the way to our destination. Alright, so that looks good. Come in a downwind, take a left turn, and we need to be at 4,800 at that waypoint. Alright, that's all looking good. Now let's go back to ARC. And let's go to altimeter is 3003. And everything else is all set. We already have a squawk number, squawk code in, all that good stuff. Let's go to our perf page. Perf we are looking at so runway is going to be about 6,000 feet. Let's do 35 on the flex temp. We're going to do flaps 1. And that should give us a V speeds. Oh, we have to put in our 0 fuel weights. This might not go in because we have to wait for it. The passengers and everything to load up on board, so we're just gonna hold off on that for now. So right now we are ready for pushback. Climb up to 4,000 feet for 5 minutes and get further notice from ATC. Right now passengers are boarded on. We're just gonna wait for the passengers to board on and then we should be ready for pushback.
Passengers bus is coming.
Oh, actually, chat, we just lost ATC. Yeah, they got offline.
Passengers boarding starting.
Alright, about 60 more passengers on board, and then we should be ready for our pushback. So we are sitting on the ground here. We're gonna do a pushback, and then we're gonna taxi 15 via Alpha. We're taking off on the SLAP 2 RNAV departure. And this is a rundown of what it looks like. So we're gonna climb up to 7,000 and then go through these altitude restriction and then climb up to our cruising altitude, which we are expecting 31,000. Or you know what? We're gonna go with our clearance. Actually, let's go with our clearance. They cleared us up to 29,000 feet. So let's go ahead and climb up to 29,000 feet. That's going to be our cruise altitude. Fuel, we have 10.2.
I'm right next door. Thank you.
Alright, about 30 more passengers and then we should be ready for a pushback. Alright, well, all the passengers are basically on board. Let's start for APU. APU pump can come on. Master switch can come on. And we can listen to the APU spool up. Beacon light can come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard flight.
And let's
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Las Vegas.
Prepare for
Our
pushback.
flight time will be roughly 45 minutes. Now that the cabin door is closed, please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in a full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare doors for departure, cross-check, verify straps, and stand by for all calls.
Alright, APU is available. Let's go APU bleed. Fuel pumps all can come on.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Alright, we're gonna do nose to the left.
Unlocking gear.
Nose to the left.
Release parking brakes, please.
And let's release parking brake. Oopsies. Oh, parking brake. Slap up.
Release parking brakes, please. All engines clear. Start at will.
Burbank traffic, Spirit Wing 1653, pushing start onto Alpha. Alright, let's start up engine number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the flight attendants for a safety demonstration. When the seatbelt light is fastened, please make sure that your seatbelts are fastened low and tight across the lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another and tighten by
While we're
pulling
waiting for our engine to spool up, we can go ahead and put in our zero fuel weights.
Higher flight as you may experience unexpected turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. To familiarize yourself with the emergency exits on this aircraft, please refer to the safety card in the seat back pocket in front of you. In some cases, your nearest exit might be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, there is lighting on the floor to guide you towards the exit. In the event that the cabin loses pressure, an oxygen mask will drop right in front of you. Start the floor box.
Please set parking brakes.
Place it firmly over your nose and
Set
mouth.
parking
Secure the
brake.
elastic band behind your head.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
The bag does not inflate. Oxygen is flowing to the mask.
Ground, we have a good engine start.
Someone who requires assistance, secure your mask first.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
In the event that the pilot decides to take us for a swim, a fashionable life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed
have
to do
available
so,
engine
open the plastic
number
pouch and remove the vest. Slip it over your head.
2.
Wrap the straps around
Let's
your waist
start
and
up
buckle
engine
up the
number
front.
1.
Pull the strap to tighten. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft.
Select
If
flaps
your life
1.
vest does not inflate automatically, blow into the mouthpieces for manual inflation. Each vest is equipped with
Unlocking gear.
If necessary, your seat cushion can be used as a secondary flotation device. Please securely stow your personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
All of this information and more can be found in the
Left is clear, right is clear.
in front of you. We suggest reading this and letting a cabin member know if you have any questions. Thank you for flying with us again, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Alright, engine start can go to norm.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Bypass pin confirmed is removed. Alright, let's disconnect our APU. As soon as this guy get out the way, we can turn on our taxi light and request taxi. Burbank traffic, Spirit Wing 1653, taxiing 15 via Alpha, crossing runway 08. Burbank traffic. Alright, let's go. Taxi light can come on. Block time can start up. Let's do a flight control check. Right aileron, left aileron, down, up. Right rudder, left rudder. Alright, let's release parking brake and begin taxi. Alright, for config test, let's go max brake on auto brakes. Let's go config to.
We're prepared for takeoff.
Alright, strobe lights can come on across the runway. No traffic left or right. Strobe lights can come back on for now. Cabin crew, please be seated for takeoff.
Gentlemen, from the cockpit, this is your captain speaking. Welcome on board our flight. We'll be departing soon and we're aiming for a smooth flight. Thanks for flying and we'll keep you informed of any changes as they happen.
And we are number 1 for takeoff. Burberry in traffic, spring wing is 1653. Line up and depart air runway 15. So landing lights can come on, wing lights, runway lights, strobe lights. Alright, checklist is complete. Spool up our engines to 40% and enjoy the departure. 2 stable engines. Let's go flex mode. SRS blue. V1 rotates. Sweet, positive rate of climb, gear up. 3 1 rotates. Sweet, positive rate of climb, gear up. 3 1 rotates. Sweet, positive rate of climb, gear up. 3 1 rotates. Sweet, positive rate of climb, gear up. 3 1 rotates. Sweet, positive rate of climb, gear up. 3 1 rotates. Sweet, positive rate of climb, gear up. 3 1 rotates. Sweet, positive rate of climb, gear up. 3 1 rotates. Sweet, positive rate of climb, gear up. 3 1 rotates. Sweet, positive rate of climb, gear up. 3 1 rotates. Sweet, positive rate of climb, gear up. 3 1 rotates. Sweet, positive rate of climb, gear up. 3 1 rotates. Sweet, positive rate of climb, gear up. 3 1 rotates. Sweet, positive rate of climb, gear up. 3 1 rotates. Sweet, positive rate of climb, gear up. 3 1 rotates. Sweet, positive rate of climb
Electronic, Spirit 2084, taxiing via Delta Echo to runway 24 left.
Alright, let's make that right turn. We're going to authorize back to climb. Urban traffic, Spirit Wing 1653, clear off runway 15, climbing past 3000. Let's go direct. Speed, let's go clean flaps. So autopilot can come on. Beautiful departure. Past 10,000, landing lights can come off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now passing through 10,000 feet. You can now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. As a reminder, please keep your seatbelt fastened while you are seated and do not congregate in the galleys or near the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. You will be required to pay a small fee if you wish to access it. We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi and you'll be able to access our wide range of free live TV and safe movie library.
Seatbelt sign can come off.
The flight crew turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move around the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when you get into unexpected turbulence.
So we're planning for 26 left Zulu. Our ILS is automatically programmed in the Airbus. We just need to put in our minimums. For minimums, let's do the 2,269. QNH. Actually, let me do this from my tablet. So winds is at 04 at 5 knots. Temperature is 18 degrees. Altimeter is going to be 298.9. All the information is plugged in. We're all set. Our landing speed is going to be 127. And we have about 151 miles left to go. We're gonna do our descent very shortly. Start our descent very shortly. And for our star, we are looking at so it's going to be our star coming in. So we're going to descend down to 24,000. Let's go see what sign come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelt.
Alright, so at my set we need to be at 24,000 feet. Let's play at 24,000. Open this up.
Open flight deck, ladies and gentlemen. As you may have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until the aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
Okay, we can do auto brakes medium. Come up on 24,000. Let's do 19,000. So my sim need to be at 24x. At weight Victor need to be at 19. Turrets, we need to be at about 13,000. And we can go ahead and plug in our altimeter, which is 2989.
At our destination, flight attendants will begin handing out forms momentarily. Please review and complete these forms and keep them with you for presentation upon arrival.
Alright, after 13,000, we're going to bring our speed back to 250 knots. Alright, we can drop down to 10,000 feet. Bring our speed back to 250 knots.
Begun our final descent into Las Vegas. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to select any track one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
Let's go down to 8,000. Landing lights can come on. Runway lights, taxi lights, wing lights. If we do have to perform and go around, we're going to climb up to 3,200, then climb and right turn to 6,000. Head end going to be 80 degrees and inbound on the waypoint and back around for a second try.
Las Vegas traffic, United 717 heavy, 5 mile final, 26 left, final call, 26 left, Vegas traffic.
Let's get down to 4,000 feet. Excuse me. 4,800. Then we're going to intercept the lights. Las Vegas traffic, experiment 6053 on the downwind for 26 left. Las Vegas traffic. Also, let's bring our speed back. Speed brake can come out. Let's go flaps 1. Track speed and brake. And we can do 220. Continuing down our descent. Have Las Vegas over to the left of us. Let's pause the music. Terrain radar can come on as well.
Vegas traffic, United 717 heavy, crossing 26 right at Alpha 8, Bravo to the gate. Vegas traffic.
$2,500. 2,500. 2,500.
LS can come on. Let's go 3,000. I feel like we are above the glide slope, which is not good. Let's bring our speed back.
2,500.
Flight attendants, please be seated for landing. Let's start the recording. And the gear can come out.
2,500.
Las Vegas traffic, Spirit Wing 1653 on base, established on ILS for 26 left. Las Vegas traffic. Let's go flaps. Bring our speed back. Capture the glide, arm our speed brakes, flight test, flaps flexion. Let's bring our speed back some more and go flaps full. Alright, let's go flaps full. On 26 left, we're gonna try to vacate Alpha 5 or Alpha 6 and then taxi over to the gate. Well, we are too low.
100 above.
That my airplane.
400. Minimum. Minimum. So low, but we have minimums. Alright, continue landing. Minimum 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 10, 5.
Goes down gently. First thrust. $60 reverse thrust, dude, and let's take this right turn. Clean up our flaps. Ladies and gentlemen, we have
welcome to Las Vegas. The local time is 4:28 p.m. and it's currently about 64 degrees Fahrenheit.
Landlines
You
can
can now
come
use your
off.
mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft
Runway
comes to a
lights.
complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening
Wing
the
lights.
overhead bins,
Start
as items
APU.
may have been shifted during the flight. We thank you for flying. flying with us, and we hope to see you again soon.
Las Vegas traffic, Spirit Wing 1653, clear off 26 left, taxiing 26 right, Alpha to the gate. Las Vegas traffic. APU start. Taxiing across 26 right. Stop her recording. Strobe lights can now come off. IRL, they parked like way back over to the right. Just gonna taxi all the way back. APU bleed can come on. Turn radar can come off. Our brakes are getting hot from just taxiing. We're gonna take this right turn and taxi to the gate. Taxi light can come off. Stop here, parking brake can come on. Engine 1 can come on. And engine number 2. Fuel pumps can come off. Leave the APU pump on for now. Let's go request the boarding.
The boarding requested.
And we have arrived. Parking, not too bad, could be better. Welcome to Las Vegas, everyone. Landing rate on that one, we're looking at negative 244 with a G of 0.88. And that is from Volanta. Actually, let's jump back in the cockpit.
Passenger's bus is coming.
Okay, let's just seatbelt sign can come off. Beacon light can come off. Alright. Close out Volanta. For a virtual flight, we are looking at 128 on speed for landing with a negative 237 foot per minute. I'll take that.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Sweet, now let's disconnect from the network. GSS is deboarding. We're going to start the recording. Let's reset the Kbur-Klas script. And we can start our engines back up. Oh yeah, let's end. So we have a 93% satisfaction. And we have a negative 236 on PACX. Check out the oh, let's close these cabin cargo doors. Select flaps full. Turn the sounds down a little bit. And let's watch the recording. Oh, we didn't disconnect the damn GPU. Hold on, let's see if I can do that now. Oh, I guess we're gonna be stuck with that glitch chat. My bad.
2000.
Oh, we removed this off. Alright, cool. Alright, let's speed it up. Yeah, this one we was too low. We was at minimums right here. We just held it for the whole way instead of climbing back up. Let's fast forward through so we get to the landing. Still at minimums, chat. We was at minimums the whole way down. 1,000 footers. Okay, I was just trying to put it down, chat. Try not to float it. Flare. Touchdown. Not bad. I'll take that. It wasn't a butter, but it wasn't a bad landing either. Let's bring it back from this angle. Try to aim for that center line, flare. And we could have flared a little harder, but I was trying to get it down, chat. Sweet, let's bring it back from another angle. And while we're doing that, I just want to say thank you all for checking out the stream. I hope you enjoyed the content. And if you did, please smash down the like button and stay tuned for future videos to come on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. You have a wonderful day. See ya!
$50, $40, $30, $20, $10, $5.